Good evening, everyone. The theme of the event is around digital transformation with emerging technology, including IoT and AI and supply chain. So I thought that instead of talking about specific technology per se, we'll spend some time on answering a question that I'm very often asked now: what constitutes a successful digital transformation in supply chain? So over the years, I have participated and advised on numerous digital transformations, and in doing so, have gained valuable insights on not just how difficult true digital transformation really is, but also on what it takes to succeed. As I say to my fellow colleagues and a lot of leaders out there, that digital transformation is not really for the faint of heart, right? And the unfortunate reality is that to date, many such efforts, like transformation programs in general, have failed. And often people ask me, what is the secret sauce, that ensures a successful transformation program? But my answer to them is that success requires bringing together and coordinating a far greater range of effort than most leaders appreciate or are willing to put in, right? So I will try to break this down so you could take away some of the learnings and probably implement it in your respective organizations, or refine your strategy in case it needs to be tailored further. So any successful transformation requires effort that is centered around basically four key and interrelated pillars of success. These four pillars, the way I look at it, define this is number one is technology, number two is data, number three is process, and a very fundamental one pillar is basically organizational change. Right. So we'll start with technology. So from the Internet of Things to blockchain to data lakes to artificial intelligence, the raw potential of emerging technologies is really staggering today. Almost all of you would have delved deeper into some of these emerging tech in this forum organized by the Nasscom COE for IoT and AI. And while many of these are becoming easier to use, understanding how any particular technology contributes to transformational opportunity and then adapting that technology to the specific needs of the business and integrating it with the existing system is extremely, extremely complex. So when you're looking at technology as a pillar, then the kind of talent that is needed needs to be in sync with, some of these parameters that I just spoke about. The second pillar, which is data. So as with technology, you need talent with both great breadth and depth in data. I believe in more important is the ability to convince large number of people at the front lines of organizations to take new roles as custodians and data creators, and helping them improve their processes to facilitate this so-called economy of data today. The third pillar, which is the process. So as a lot of you would have heard, that process improvement, is the catalyst for digital transformation. Many organizations struggle with digital transformation because it requires assimilating digital technology into all areas of the enterprise and fundamentally changing how the organization operates, which is a mammoth task depending on how big the organization is. So when you're looking for building talent in this domain, I think we should look for folks with ability in aligning silos in the direction of the customer to improve existing processes and to design the new ones. And a strategic sense to know when incremental process improvement is sufficient and when radical process re-engineering is necessary. Again, easier said than done though, right? Coming to the last pillar, which is the organizational change capability. A lot of you would have heard the popular saying, culture eats strategy for breakfast, right? So in this pillar, we include leadership, teamwork, courage, emotional intelligence, and other elements of change management. My recommendation that I have learned over the years here is that, seek individuals with excellent people skills and high EQ. Most of these leaders need to be adaptive and will have to use different leadership styles at different phases of transformation, ranging from a leadership style that is more pace-setting to authoritative to democratic or to consultative at one phase of the project, right? So that's the organizational change component. Now that we have covered the four pillars of successful transformation, comprising of technology, data, process, and organizational change, it finally is about, bringing everything in unison, right? Where you could look at technology as the engine of digital transformation, data being the fuel, process probably the navigation system, and the organization change capability as the landing gear. So to summarize, I think we need them all, and they must function seamlessly for that transformation to become a success and a propeller of growth for your organization. So with that, I thank Nasscom for giving me the dais, and thank you all for your time today.